story yet. We got to do introductions. It's a brand new day.
Okay,
It's a brand new time.
We'll get to it.
This is not at all being recorded directly after the last one. What's up, everybody? Oh.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Howdy.
We are back. It's as always, it's me, Just Dusty.
Still Jeff over here.
And with us, we have back in the house, Blaine Bailey. And our main man, Kyle, from across the way.
Howdy.
Yeah, and sitting in on some commentary, the lovely and wonderful Kimbo.
Hello.
Yeah, so Kim was just starting to tell us a story about punching someone in the face, a customer.
A brunch punch.
All of our a brunch punch to a customer face.
Technically, she was not a customer.
She wasn't?
She hadn't paid the tab yet.
Yeah,
Okay,
she was just a walk-by bitch.
The owner of the restaurant owned two of the same fucking name. One was in like the nicer area, and one was more in a shadier college area. And there was like 10, 15 tickets up on the wall. It was fucking, we were slammed. We still had like more seating was being taken, more orders were being like produced. I wasn't, whatever. And this woman just comes flailing into the back room, and there's like a wall of just like a garde-manger area where you just like, stack all your shit together. Just a coal top, and next to it is like this small little stainless steel table. She goes around it, and she you sleeping with Manu? I was like, who the fuck is Manu? Who are you?
Who are you?
What the
Brunch
fuck?
rage.
Like, it was just so unexpected, and she like starts swinging at me. I'm like, who the fuck are you? I'm like, I got cats that attack me all the time, so I'm like, I'm used to being swiped at. I'm like, back up.
Kim has a beast of a right hook also.
Yeah,
You would know.
apparently. And I don't remember. I just caught one of her punches, and I just swung at her, just a mean right hook. And I just managed to get her into a headlock. I'm like, who the fuck are you?
Who's Montu?
On the line.
On the fucking line. I'm like, tickets are being rang up and shit like that. And like, the Mexicans are all just fucking looking at me like, what did you do? I'm like, I don't know who Manu is. Who the fuck is she?
Who is
Turns out her husband works for the shadier side, by the college side.
No.
And she got the wrong restaurant. And she just knew that apparently he was sleeping with the new girl at work.
In the kitchen.
And
You got the wrong location.
Wrong location.
Apparently the only white girl in the kitchen is the one sleeping with whoever Manu is.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Your delivery isn't at this location. It's at the other location. I will gladly hit you again, though.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, no. Then I had, like, the assistant manager came back, the cops were called, like, I'm still having to, like, ring fucking bells. I'm like, waiters, your food is ready. Come, hurry.
Come, get your food before the cops take me out back.
It's dying in the window.
Exactly.
Dying in the window, and this bitch is dying on the floor.
Hungry folks out there.
Hungry folks out there.
Yeah, that was definitely an exciting morning.
Oh my god.
It sounds like she got off a little bit better than your sister did when your sister threatened to reveal the end of Game of Thrones or whatever, and you actually throat punched her.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's throat punch worthy.
Sorry, Jenny.
Absolutely.
That had to happen. I had to stop it.
Just mid-sentence, too. It was straight up. It was just like, I'm going to tell you what happens at the end of Game of
I didn't truly mean to. I'm sorry, Jennifer.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It was more of a backhand slap, like we were
Karate
driving.
chop.
Didn't try to like
Backhand
collapse the
slap,
thorax,
like a
you
backhand
know.
slap, like we
Crush
were
the
driving,
esophagus,
and,
nothing like
all
that,
could
you
reach
know.
out.
In the throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the throat. Well, that's,
So
no,
happy.
no spoilers.
She's fine.
Yeah, she's fine.
There's no
she
perm-
can
no
still talk.
permanent
It's just a
damage.
little raspy.
She still sings well. She still sings well.
That's good.
We have a talented family. singers.
Righto.
All the Disney songs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
They
gosh.
crush
Oh
'em.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Sorry.
Under the sea.
Under
That's the only one I know.
Fights on the line, though. That's
Yeah.
I've experienced it once. And how does this sound? I feel like I'm on an echo.
Are you on an echo?
Maybe.
Pull it up a little closer. There you go.
Yes. In the mouth.
In the mouth, yeah.
I remember having some dudes get into a fight on the line on Sunday brunch. Now we're back to brunch. Sorry, Jeff.
That's fine.
But it was that whole deal. Like, couple dudes just getting into it. Like, here we go. Like, it was like jumped up there. Like, no. Like, we have service. You can fight after brunch. Like, can we just cook the eggs right now?
Yeah, we've got shit to do.
It's a goddamn dangerous scenario, though, because, I mean, there's not only, obviously, the fire and knives, but, like, there's also hot oil and, like,
You can do you can do some damage in a kitchen.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Accidentally, even you can do some damage.
Totally.
There's weapons available.
Yeah.
I got stabbed, like, in the left hand of mine, like, in the web between the thumb and the forefinger with a potato peeler. You know,
Wow.
from another cook because I grabbed their dry towel because I didn't have a dry towel around me, you know?
Yeah.
And
My towel.
My towel.
it wasn't necessarily like a pinning me down, like to the board style stabbing, but it was a solid thrust. A very well calculated one, you know?
It's like the
Yeah.
game where you do the knife between the fingers and he just missed.
Just intentionally.
Well, I've done that to servers, okay?
Something like that's actually similarly happened to me. The guy was like walking with his knife extended out, as you all know that you should not.
Yeah.
And he turned around suddenly, and I was behind him, and he sliced the back of my bra strap off. It was right through my fucking chef coat, the whole thing. I was like, well, my titties.
That's
Suddenly free.
Sounds like a line cook move.
Like,
Calm down, line cook Zorro.
and it just looked like
very
it was,
surgical.
It just looked like a cat scratch.
I'm in nursing
It
school.
wasn't like anything like serious, but it was just like,
It's just
what the fuck
shocking.
happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're free. I don't like this.
How many weeks do you think he was plotting this, actually?
He's got a doll at home with all kinds of cut marks in it. Like, okay, more shallow, dude.
Not so deep.
Not so deep. No, not like that.
I've accidentally towel whipped a server in the eye through the window before.
Oh shit.
Like I was just playing and I flipped the towel, but it actually whoosh, right in her eye, like
Oh shit.
unintentionally. Just I'm so sorry.
I've never actually fucked someone up on the other side, but I've definitely fucked with them pretty hard.
Oh yeah.
Like, I used to have a thing where when people would come up and put their hands in the window too often, you know, when they're doing that thing, like, lean over the window, I would lean in close and start talking to them and then pull up a lighter and hold it on the bottom side next to their hand. Like, yeah, so what are you doing this weekend, dude? Hey, you going to go to the lake? Oh, yeah. You go, what the fuck? Yeah, get your hands out of the fucking window. That's where my food goes. Order up.
Jeez.
Or the best, one of the best was I came back and there was a cook and front of the house lady, and they were playing a game where he was throwing candied walnuts over the window to her, and she was trying to catch them in her mouth. And he couldn't throw them good, so it was just the end result was he was basically just hurling nuts over the bar
Into her cleavage.
or over from the kitchen into the bar area. And I came back and they're like, oh shit, we gotta stop. And I was like, no, I got you. Your aim is shit though. Your arc is all wrong. You gotta get it right. And she's like, you think you can do it? And I'm like, oh yeah, I got this. Just get ready. And I turned and grabbed a piece of raw garlic. Just perfectly right in her mouth.
Nice.
Oh, fuck, what the fuck was that? That was raw garlic. Get back to work. You guys need to clean up all those nuts. Yeah.
Sweep it up.
Sweep it up. The people have nut allergies, you know.
Jeez.
Just trying to wash her mouth out under the sink. Fuck.
Was the first kitchen I was in, we had the expo window, and just below the expo window was the trash can, the dumpster right there, like the main trash can for the kitchen. And we're getting ready for service as I was slicing ham and just slicing. Got to the butt of the ham and went to throw it to that trash can. Missed the trash can, hit the expo window, and kind of like ricocheted off and just slapped this girl right on the side of the face.
Just ham slap.
Just boom. And she was kind of one of the girls we all picked on. Her nickname was NASCAR. We don't know why.
Well, that leaves it up to the imagination.
Right, absolutely, yeah.
Wow.
But she was so mad, and we laughed so hard. And she went to the GM just like, "Wah!" You know, like crying and just like, "They're assholes."
Ham smacked me.
Ham-faced.
Ham faced. You got ham faced.
And the GM, he kind of chuckled and was like, "All right, I'll go talk to him." He comes back, he goes, "Was it sweet?" Like,
Oh.
Man.
Goddamn, like, are these things like we should be promoting in the industry, though? I mean, like,
Kind
granted,
of.
it's a funny story, but at the same point in time, like, man, before there's an HR, I deliberately, like, bounced a burning cigarette off a server's forehead, you know, because, well, I had personal reasons about that. However, you know, we were still both on the clock, and she came out to bitch while I was, like, fucking smoking a cigarette, and was like, you know what, fuck it. And it was a really good shot. It had, like, a nice arc to it and everything, you know, like, the sparks, like, flew, directly caught her above the eyebrow, you know?
Nice.
I mean,
Solid.
but
I think-
should we brag about that?
See, now
think there's a difference.
That's a step further.
Yes.
Like that's the mean level. Like, you know, I'm talking about the fun stuff. Like
the garlic. Like,
yeah, the garlic.
that's
Or-
a perfect. Sorry to interrupt, but I think that's a perfect way, like how you can still like participate in the games. Like the bullshit, you like, hey,
Yeah.
we shouldn't be wasting nuts or whatever. Like, this is not our job. Like, we're not supposed to be doing this, but learn a lesson in a friendly way with garlic. Like, it's not going to hurt anybody.
We still have some fun.
Cigarettes.
That's good.
If it would have hit her eye, like,
She came at me, and it was like at least 10 feet away when she's coming at me. So,
yeah.
It's a
you
good
know,
shot.
you
It's a
know,
good shot.
you know, velocity, wind angle, you know.
The arc.
The arc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, damn, it was good, but
solid.
I mean,
it's fire.
I
That's
had
the early 90s
I had
for
a
you.
similar one with
It's
the
like,
tomato,
yeah, absolutely.
which you know that was perfectly acceptable. Server Gezin, you worked with him. He came
Yeah.
up, and I forget what it was. He threw at us in the kitchen. But the dude I was working with, Joe, just reaches into the line and just grabs a tomato and just, from like 15 feet away, just a perfect slice of tomato, and just slaps him right on the chest with it.
Nice.
And he's got a just perfect white shirt, dude. Oh, you ruined my shirt! And he's like, yeah, stop fucking with stuff.
I swear, yes, it must be a magnet for tomatoes, because at another time, I was slicing tomatoes, like, for the line or whatever, and I was at least 6 feet away. Like, probably more like 7, but whatever. But I was slicing, he's just running his fucking mouth, you know. It's Yezin. I love him. Love you, Yezin, out there, you know. But while I'm slicing, I took, like, the end of my knife blade and flicked the tomato out, nailed him in the exact same fucking spot you described. You know?
Ah, my chest! Yeah,
Yeah.
quit fucking with us.
It's almost like a ninja move, you know, that you're super proud of, but you didn't mean to do it, you know. And just like,
It's just more of a Jedi move. It's just,
Yeah,
I'm super
yeah.
fucking focused right now. Like, I'm trying to do my thing. You're interrupting me. Here, have a tomato slice.
right?
Went about my merry day, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes people just need a slice of tomato.
Apparently, he doesn't need to.
And sometimes you just don't learn a lesson from the first slice of tomato.
They're like little frisbees. You know?
Yeah.
I'm applying for my hibachi grill job.
Yeah. Benihana's, bitch.
Nice.
And here's a shrimp. Bam.
Here's the shrimp. Yeah. Open your mouth and shrimp. Oh shit, shellfish allergy? Ooh, open your mouth. Open your mouth again.
It's play like, who's got an EpiPen today?
And open your mouth, EpiPen. Oh shit, that doesn't go in your mouth.
And back to like the flat top and the goddamn fucking brunch thing. I'm sorry, I'll bring it up this time. I mean,
All right, it's on you, man.
Exactly.
It's on you.
It's on you.
But I've got not only like saute burgers and fryers and flat tops and all that jazz. I was looking at the flat top, and I was thinking about like one thing I saw in a YouTube video once, which I have not tried yet, but it's only a matter of time, where you take a whole egg, in the shell, on the flat top, take your spatula, you flip it up in the air just slightly enough to catch it like on the blade of your spatula, and draw like a heart and then like an arrow through it, like with the egg yolk and the egg whites and all that,
Who has fucking time for that when you have a fucking line of tickets?
I'll make time.
Yeah,
I'll make
that's a good point.
I'm
That's
saying,
a.
unless they came late at night.
I feel like
Right.
that's the
Fancy.
cocaine
Yeah.
addicted line cook. That's like, I got this.
Yeah.
And he's gone through like 12 dozen.
Yeah, my
Well-
Coke guy started only stomping the Coke with Adderall, and since then I've got so much shit done. You want a hard egg? You want a little Mufasa egg? I'll draw you a picture. What kind of picture do you want? Here's a character of you while I'm asking you what kind of egg you want.
It's a little crunchy, but don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that. Yeah.
Pick it out.
By the way, Mom, if you're listening, I'm not cocaine addicted, but I just really want to try this trick until I get it down.
Wait, so explain it to me. Like they throw the egg in the air and then it cracks. Do you like draw it in the air? Like
Well, what you do is like you take the spatula, you flip the egg into the air, and you gently catch it on the edge of the spatula, and then like just above the flat top, you draw
okay.
like the heart.
I got you.
And then when it gets
Okay.
down to like the arrow at the end, it gets to the yolk part. So like when you get to, like the feathers of the yolk, it looks all yellow and
Okay.
happy, whatever.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because
Okay.
the egg whites would be the first thing to
Shit,
come out of that.
Yeah, you'd have to poke it just right to where you didn't crack the yolk too.
Well,
Hibachi grill shit.
Hibachi
exactly, right there. The
I've
thing
seen that
is,
pancake art
you
shit,
got to
but I
catch
don't
it
think I've
right.
ever seen the
It's not
egg
like
art.
cracking it. You just got to catch it right. It's got to like have enough momentum falling down to where you catch that momentum directly above your canvas, basically.
You know, the first people who are going to start doing that?
Cokeheads.
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do that shit with their cappuccinos and shit.
True.
Mm.
Oh,
Okay.
speaking of Starbucks, I
Ooh.
feel like baristas get the worst brunt of that breakfast anger before the brunch cooks do. I've
Not at all.
just heard
I
some
heartily disagree with
I
you.
heard horror stories though about
Oh yeah, because so many people go out before they have any coffee, and then
Yeah.
it's
Exactly.
like be a
It's bad.
fucking civilized adult. Have a sip of coffee before you leave to go get brunch.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like baristas get that pre-caffeine monster of a customer that is just, full
Give me my coffee.
rage. Yeah.
Oscars
should
got
they-
it from me when they gave my seat away.
Should they do like the Russians,
Still haven't
whenever
had
you
coffee.
walk into a Russian
call 'em
club,
a
they
collect.
immediately give you like a half shot of vodka?
I
Yeah,
they gave
just
away
as
my
soon as
seat.
you walk into
But-
a place,
Starbucks.
coffee,
This shit,
Yeah,
let's go to
just like-
Denny's.
little half
There's a-
shot, get you through. Yeah,
This is to handle the line.
just to handle the weight. Yeah.
I will happily be a mail order husband to Russia, Miss Nice Mazda, if you could hear this.
I do hate it though when you see people who are being cunts before they have their coffee, and they've got like those stupid shirts on that say something like "Don't mind me, I'm a cunt" before I have my coffee.
Right.
It's like that doesn't give you a fucking get out of cunt free card.
Absolutely
That doesn't
not.
mean you get to walk in and be like, "Give me my fucking coffee." Like, no. Turn the shirt inside out and leave. Tired of your shenanigans.
You're still in the country.
I don't know.
Well,
Yeah. I mean,
Where's like the want button?
Oh, wait.
That was a horrible joke. Okay.
we've got sound effects now.
this is awesome.
And music.
Yo, welcome all back.
Welcome back.
We never left.
Go anywhere.
I want to redo my podcast now. This is
I know,
bullshit.
yeah. We brought you in, and we didn't even have a good like joke drum.
This is awesome.
Oh yeah, we're upgrading the game. Before you know it, we'll remember how to use the camera again,
or the buttons.
I can't say learn how to use it because all of our first podcasts were perfectly filmed.
Yeah, so we lost something along the way.
We lost something along the way, but what we gained is immeasurable. Oh God, I love me some sound
Kim,
effects.
you can't hear that because you don't have.
Oh, I can hear it.
Oh, you can. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm cranking over here.
Okay. Cool.
That might be where the echo's coming from.
It's a family establishment.
It's a family establishment.
Oh man.
Oh God.
Speaking of which, is that bong still loaded over there?
Oh yeah, I got bongs loaded. I got
You
pipes
want
loaded.
pipe?
We're always
I'll take the pipe.
Pipe is still going.
I'm more of
there's always something going
a
on.
marathon runner than a sprinter these days.
Yeah. So Blaine, how's life been for you? What's new in your world?
Oh, you know. I see the positive side of things, like doing a bunch of community awareness, and we're working with a local nonprofit here on this local first month, and doing weekly events with restaurants, and kind of like a takeout event for.
It sounds like you work
COVID-friendly.
for ICE.
Yeah, it was supposed to be one of these like 1-day events, and then it turned into 4 days within a month, and rather than 5 chefs, 12 chefs, and then we almost made it. Like, this is our last week coming up, and the entree and dessert course from Eat Zawadi, they had to shut down because of COVID shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like, fuck, we were almost there. We were so close. And, but it's been awesome. Like, we have all these events going on in town, and that's like, everything got canceled because they were all in person. So it's like, let's fucking try out a takeout event and see how people receive it. And it's been sweet. Like, people have been stoked. They're like, obviously it's not the fucking same, but it's something.
Still,
It's something, yeah.
Yeah, and it kind of gives like all of us in the restaurant, like, even though sometimes these events are like kind of troublesome and like extra weight on us, it's a different deal to like get away from the monotonous fucking making the same menu every goddamn day. And yeah, like, let's fucking change it up for a minute, just for one day. Like, just give me something different.
Do something different. Have
Yeah.
some fun with it.
Do you have a water balloon launcher?
No.
I mean, it'd be like the opposite of like, to go. It'd be like, here's at you.
Turkey coming at you. Here's a t-shirt cannon full of spaghetti.
I keep saying we need a t-shirt cannon.
We do. We do.
Yeah.
They're expensive. I looked it up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I believe it.
You can make it. It's a
$200.
potato cannon.
Like how much?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a potato
Just a
guy.
potato cannon
Yeah.
full of t-shirts.
For good ones.
Yeah.
Oh man, that makes
Just a
But
little
those don't have like
CO2
a
and-
warranty or like, I
I
can't sue
tried.
anybody if I fuck up making my own potato cannon.
Yeah.
You probably need like gas refills and stuff like
Oh,
that.
it's just like the
Yeah, it's CO2.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's you could do it like with a fucking hairspray.
Arkansas,
A potato cannon,
Arkansas
yeah.
was very
Yeah,
cheap
totally.
on their t-shirt cannons. And
used a lot of hairspray.
we're like, yeah, we know how to do this since I was a kid, man.
Take the t-shirt, wrap it around the potato, shoot it at
It's
them.
got to be a potato.
It's got to be a potato in there to give it weight. Yeah. Thanks for the t-shirt. It'll cover my broken ribs really nice.
Sisters can have 2 black eyes forever, though.
See, what I'm already thinking, though, is we get a high-grade compressor or tank of compressed air and a big one, and we just make like a fucking t-shirt minigun.
Yeah, like a Gatling gun.
Just go somewhere and just whip it out in the back of a
Eight
truck.
barrels.
Hey guys, yeah, Holly Boys is here with some t-shirts.
Thank you so much.
Well, if we can make one, we should make 2.
We should, yeah, we should.
Jesus.
And that was the day the t-shirt wars began. They nearly tore Durango asunder.
How Jeff got his ugliest mugshot.
That would be something that would tear Durango asunder. Like
Yeah.
nothing else seems to. You know?
Nothing else. Yeah. T-shirt wars. There's guys shooting red shirts at us from one side, blue shirts from the other, and we don't know what to do.
I'm just confused.
I'm confused. Yeah. I'm going on my forever hike.
Right.
Do I put on the T-shirts or do I just keep getting pelted by them? And if I'm wearing one, why doesn't he stop shooting me with that fucking T-shirt
Can
gun?
I sell them? Or
Can I sell
what
them?
do I do with these T-shirts?
They're pretty much spent after we shoot them at you. We use such a high velocity.
Probably loosen up the threads, though. Make it more like relaxed.
Loosens
in
up
the air.
the threads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Why are
way,
all
you
the-
don't have to wash it in cold water. You can wash it in warm as well.
All the shirts are just horribly stretched.
Pre-stretched.
Pre-stretched. This one's got a hole in it and blood on it.
This other one's got an angry cat in it.
Yeah, that's the thing it do is we'd set it up to where we could fire like 2,000 T-shirts and we'd run out of T-shirts at like 100.
Right.
Be like, what do you got to put in the fucking cannon? Grab that cat.
So, while you have 2 miniguns up front, I'll be working on the trebuchet at the back of the car.
The trebuchet. It shoots a onesie. It's a onesie trebuchet.
Angry Catsy style. Coming your way.
Did you guys ever play that internet game, Cat Cannon?
No.
It was
No.
it was like one of the old Flash internet games where you could see the goal of the game was to see how far you could shoot this cat, and you shot this cat, you got the trajectory and everything, and you shot it, and along the way it would hit like landmines and
Wait,
didn't you
play
balloons
that?
and stuff.
Yeah,
and-
Kim played that.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking
It was
about.
so much fun.
Oh my gosh,
That
so much
cat
fun.
just keeps tumbling.
Hours.
Play for hours. I was at jury duty playing that. thing.
Nice. Perfect.
Fuck you guys. This is nothing
I'm
to
just
do
gonna
with
be
me.
launching cats out of.
Launching cats out of cannons over here. Maybe I should be on trial.
I'm an active member of the judicial system.
yeah, I'm a member of the judicial system.
Was this guy here for animal abuse? Okay.
All right.
Okay. How far did you launch the cat? How many tumbles?
Right.
This is like a
23
Pennsylvania,
tumbles.
Like
He has to
pumpkin-
be acquitted, Your Honor. That's a pretty good tumble rate.
That's a high score. Yeah.
Sir,
That's
this
a high
is over
score.
the sexual abduction of a donkey. You launched a donkey?
You launched a donkey? With sex?
Are you Amish?
You Amish. And how many tumbles?
The donkey launched me.
The donkey cat. I wanted to
that's
launch the
Tijuana,
donkey,
Amish.
but truly, the donkey launched me. Yeah, what if that's a thing? I'm Tijuana Amish. It's like Pennsylvania Dutch, but completely different.
Tiawamish.
We do beard shots.
Tiawamish. Yes.
Yeah, Tiawamish. Yeah. You have me and Jebediah down here just doing some beard shots on the beach. Got her knickers rolled up.
Adaya.
I was just thinking like a horse carriage with like hydraulics.
Yes.
Well, Odelay there.
This is I think this is worse than the womb room, right?
No, nothing's worse than the womb room.
What's the so tell me what the room is.
What the? Okay.
I was,
Not it.
Sorry.
Okay.
I was absent and
You were absent for the
have
womb
not-
room.
I heard small things about the last.
Well, it's good to hear small things about
Okay.
the womb room.
Actually,
the last
I'll
thing you
take
want to
this-
do is get a womb room that's too big for you.
Ladies
Absolutely.
and gents, or lady and gents, can I take this one?
Take it.
Absolutely.
Womb room, pink tile, that doorway over there.
Do I need to go there right now?
No.
Okay.
No.
I would just not.
Just know it's pink.
Just know it's pink.
But it's like that vagina, fleshy pink.
Yeah. When you're inside,
young,
it feels so
like,
warm.
You know about it?
Oh yeah.
Middle school.
Yeah.
And then it's like surrounded in like a darker purple ring around the top.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
It's just probably a bad,
like that's
like
what
a
keeps all the pink
appetite,
That's
you know.
I'm a virgin.
Yeah.
Straight up a vagina in there.
Yeah, it's a vagina.
weird.
And it's kind of cozy. Yeah.
And also, someone at
Oh.
one point I remember suggested that people should start living in vaginas inside of walls. I don't remember who said that, but
Definitely.
I guess so.
yeah. I'm just saying. Think of how much space you would save if you didn't have to have a bed in your room. You just go crawl into a hole in your wall,
And then your alarm is just the wall pushes you out in the morning.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I like the round starfish thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's like
if
you're
you're on a budget, you can get the starfish model, but it's
That's
tight.
true.
Do you know what
Very tight.
starfishing is?
Did I miss something here? Where's the acid at?
in the ferry.
All I'm saying is, in the future,
I just
people
went
will
through
live
a-
in genitals and walls.
I went through a very psychological mindset of being
God.
pushed through a pink room with purple linings, and
It's the appeal of the womb room.
Yeah. I just imagined something.
I don't have
too,
to set
right?
an alarm every day.
Yeah.
Like, I just
mean,
get
you
like
do, but-
slowly oozed out.
It's
like,
natural.
It's called excreted.
It's all,
creamy.
it's all natural.
Yeah, excretion.
Yeah.
But
I
they,
got excreted out, but it was very pleasurable.
it's very pleasurable. Well, it's always warm in the womb room.
Yeah, you want to
Yes.
go back. You know?
Yeah, like
And the
it's
funny
kinda
thing
chilly.
is, when you
It's weird.
when you're sleeping in the womb room, it'll look like you're crawling into a giant vagina, but because it's a sack inside of your wall that you're sleeping in, from the outside it will look like you're sleeping in a cock and balls on the side of your house.
Okay.
You know, you climb in the wall, right? And you climb into the little sack of warmth, and it's got to come out of the wall somehow.
Oh, true.
Yeah, it's not like a chilly night
So
cock and ball
actually,
either.
it would be
you know.
limp when you're not in there, and then you'd go into the room to sleep, and it'd be like, "Oh look, Kyle's sleeping in the womb room."
I pictured it more of as in like a interior wall design. Like you have like a giant space between the walls, you know?
Oh yeah, ideally.
Yeah.
But I'm planning for the future, and cities are
And does-
overcrowded.
Oh,
so
true.
It's just gonna be dicks hanging off of buildings all over the place.
I'll take like the fire pole down to the womb room myself. You know,
Okay, yeah.
you know,
All right.
we do like advanced architectural like designs on this.
Yeah.
So there's carbs out of it, because I was like, whenever you breathe, does the womb room like suck in on you? And,
Yeah,
and,
it becomes
you know,
osmosis actually.
know,
I
It
mean,
breathes
seriously,
with
like,
Well, there's actually a internal tube that
There's different settings.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's the hum
Like
setting.
like a breathalyzer or
The tube just comes out and just. Oh.
oh yes, these are the nutrients you need.
Yes.
Man.
But
Womb
also-
tomb time. Climb into my womb tomb for two.
Womb tube.
Womb room for two. Sorry. Womb tomb. That's what we're all buried in
It's called the twins.
in the future.
The twins.
Twins. Yeah.
sounds
The
Twin
new
model.
twinsies model.
Yeah.
All I have to say is, can we advertise in the womb tomb?
well, how good are you? I mean, like,
I mean, that's welcome to the womb tomb.
Well, yeah. Welcome to the womb room.
I don't see
The
why
womb
you
tomb.
wouldn't hear things in the womb.
Yeah.
That's what they
yeah.
say.
You
as
can
a
hear
child,
things,
right?
yeah.
You should, yeah. We
People
want it
could
to be-
come and read you books.
Yeah.
And sit by your wall.
Play
sit by
classical
your
music.
wall crevice and read
maybe
your
some
books.
chess.
Maybe caress the outside.
Feel
This
free to
womb
kick.
tomb is brought to you by Fuzzy Walls.
Fuzzy walls.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Dude, you need to trim
70s
your
style.
You need to trim your house plants. I can barely see your womb room back there.
I'm like making like this whole vision that you guys are like in a surrounded waterbed.
Uh-huh.
Just
Yeah.
floating there.
Just floating there. That's the idea of the womb room.
Maybe like sandwiched
floating
between
there.
two water bloods. You know, like you're right,
Exactly.
like the fucking
Yeah.
the
But
jelly
like there's
below.
anti-gravity in there too.
Yeah,
at the
it's all
same
water
time.
Yeah.
beds. There's 4 water beds surrounding you.
Exactly.
What's going on right now?
Yeah. I don't know, man. You were the one who brought us back to the womb room.
You brought it up, bud.
See how off topic you can
I
get.
think
with
I
that?
brought up the week. Yeah, that was me. That was my bad. I'm sorry.
Well, sometimes
Yeah.
it happens. Sometimes you
You
just
know.
get started thinking, and the next thing you know, people are living in buttholes and
And then you're
vaginas.
still thinking
Man,
about
yeah.
it for weeks at a
I think
time.
that's a whole sideshow for you guys.
And the whole side shit, yeah.
The womb room.
The
You know,
the
like-
womb room.
From the womb room.
Yeah,
Coming to you
that's
from the womb
It's a
room.
good podcast name for
Stop
sure.
motion,
It's-
like
it's 30
animation,
minutes
like
of-
it's Play-Doh, like
Uh-huh.
you know, acted out like in like a live comic strip, like Play-Doh thing, stop motion cameras. But I
Or
don't have
just
that
four
time or
people
I
tightly
can't afford
pressed
drugs.
into that bathroom.
That's where we do the podcast.
Welcome to the Room Room podcast. It's just one mic in the middle of everyone. Hi, guys. It's the womb room. No social distancing in the womb room.
Oh man.
Anyone want to hit this umbilical? That's just everyone has to share one camel pack. No one knows what the camel pack is full of.
Oh god.
Okay, yeah, wow, I got way off the rafters there. See what happens when I get talking about the womb room?
This is I don't know. I feel like that's the thing about kitchen humor, though, is it is crass and it is nothing's off the table. You know, you can
Wow.
talk about whatever, and if
You go off on deep ends.
Deep tangents.
yeah, very deep sometimes.
And you can just keep on going if you want to.
Yeah.
Oh my
No
god,
shame.
I'm at a flat top.
My mind was elsewhere.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, we're back to Benihana. Shit. Yeah, gotcha.
The guests are like, "What happened there?" I was in the womb room.
The womb room for a minute. Floating around in nothingness.
Oh, gosh. Speaking of Benihana, I think I heard something the other day about how they're implementing COVID restrictions, and they now have like glass plates between everyone and the grill. You know, so it's not quite in your face. But
I
it's-
thought that they would just make them be twice as badass and make everyone sit 6 feet back.
and just kind of
So now you have to, you have
flinging
to have a
food at
real
'em.
game. Like all of a sudden, every amateur Benihana chef is gone. It's only the guys with that long game.
Honestly, coming
7'5".
from someone on the other side of that glass before, like you still have those customers that try to poke their head over that fucking.
What's
yeah.
this glass for?
I'm like, dude, my food is below you. Please get your spitting selves
Yeah,
back on the other side of the glass. I can hear you just fine from where you're at.
right.
This
Yeah.
grill's not that loud.
It's fine.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
those are the
to
kinds
go
of
to the-
Oh yeah, go to the womb room.
Oh, here we go.
Dun, dun,
okay,
dun,
let's
dun,
do it.
dun, dun.
That's okay. I think we're gonna take a quick break. It's the inside of the womb room, and it's way too pink.
Words.
That, and then we'll do that. And what's up, everybody? We are back.
Man, it's still Jeff over here.
Yeah, just Dusty right here, and still got our two good friends on the other side.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy. Yeah. So we're gonna try to back off the womb room and talk a little snipe hunt.
Oh, the snipe hunts.
Snipe.
The objective behind it is to send an unknowing character out into the woods to try to find something, you know, basically a ploy that you're putting him into to prove his wetness behind the ears or something. I don't know.
You're sending him out for something that essentially doesn't exist. Yeah.
Yes. Plate stretcher.
Right.
Squeegee sharpener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the good old snipe hunt, and that I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jeff, but that was like a southern thing as well.
That's where I heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I first learned about it in the Northwest. So
A snipe is an actual bird, by the way. I'm just saying.
Sure.
Oh.
No,
Sure.
Okay.
What next? You want me to go get you one? Huh, you fucker?
Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
no.
Yeah.
They're
Son
around
of a
here.
bitch.
They're around here.
You just got to walk around and be like, snipe.
Snipe. Snipe.
That's the snipe call.
Nah, snipe. Yeah. They like clapping. Yeah.
now I wonder if you guys are actually fucked with me, or this is actually
No,
where-
no. A snipe is a real bird.
It is a real bird,
Right.
That I understand.
but I think it's like they're super hard to catch or something. Like,
Yeah.
there's something about them that it's like they're very rare, or whatever the fuck. Like, might as well
Okay.
not be existent. Like, there's no point in hunting snipe. And
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's
okay.
what brings it back to these ridiculous tasks. And
You think that's where
Jokes.
Bigfoot hunters come from? They were originally just snipe hunters. And they're like, you know what?
Well-
It's way more likely I'm going to see a Squatch out here.
maybe sniper interdimensional
Yeah.
beings.
Yeah. Could be. Yeah.
They're friends with the Bigfoot.
Right. Right.
Damn.
So, Jeff, what's your favorite snipe hunt within the kitchen?
Okay, there's one that was pretty funny. This worked out because in the end it turned out to not be a snipe hunt. Okay, so we've been fucking with this new kid, well, as much as we should have, not overboard or whatever, but the restaurant I worked at was in downtown Portland. And actually, in the end of things, you did have to wheel the garbage at the end of the night, like a block and a half away to this little closed store, which was home to really fucking huge rats. By the way, we're talking like splinters here. These were not.
Why is that rat teaching those turtles karate? Don't worry about it. Trash
'Cause
can
those-
stuff.
Turtles grew up in the Willamette. I mean, but seriously, after a couple decent pranks on this guy, he's trying to figure out how to use your regular key for a door and the sidewalk opening for the big double doors to go into the downstairs of this downtown Portland, okay, 2 blocks from the waterfront, like that. And he's trying to use a key to figure out how to open up down into the basement on sidewalk style access, big old heavy grade doors. They're heavy too. But at the very end, the third one is all right, buddy, so we gotta take the trash out tonight. I know it's 3:00 in the morning, but it's time to go. It's a block and a half this way. You grab one can, I'll grab the other. And he's like, fucking really? Are we done yet? Seriously. And I just started laughing no, actually, this is how it's going. I mean, he totally thought it was a third snipe put on him. But
Good one, dude. No, really, grab a trash can. We've got some miles to go.
prepare to be Splinter. Yeah, that was a fun one. Just because in the end, the truth got him.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Well, I don't know. How about you, Doug? How about you, D? I know.
I think my favorite one was, I mentioned it earlier, the plate stretcher.
Yeah.
And I didn't send someone to another restaurant, but I just sent them back to the dish pit. And without knowing that the old dishwasher who was back there was just going to buy into the joke completely. And so when he came back, and it was a young kid, comes back and he's like, they say they need, I told him I need a plate stretcher because we need 12-inch plates. And all of our plates were smaller. And so he goes back and then he starts thinking, if I can't find the plate stretcher, I'm just going to have to do this by hand. And then, they're porcelain plates, and the dishwasher just bought into it. He walks back and he's like, can you help me find the plate stretcher? And the guy just turned around and he's like, don't fuck with me while I'm washing dishes. And put his headphones on and just turned around and just chuckled to himself, trying to look tough from behind. The kid's just walking around grabbing up plates, holding them. They got to have 12-inch plates around here somewhere. There's no plate shrinker. He said there's a plate stretcher, but not a plate shrinker. How do they go back? Do they get smaller when they wash them?
You gotta heat them
cold
up
water.
so they stretch.
Yeah.
Cold water.
Yeah.
Shrinker.
He came back with a plate and just a look of disappointment. But it was a half hour after we sent him back there. We were starting to worry, fucking did old Frank kill him back there or something? It comes back with just one plate, is this 12 inches? I don't think it's 12 inches, but it's the only plate I could find, and I can't find the plate stretcher. Dude, that doesn't exist.
Oh no.
One of my favorite new ones, with the invention of new technology and whatnot. we got a new coffee maker at Carver's whenever I was there, and it was all like digital screen and everything, and it was all touch screen, like touch screen only, not voice activated. But it was so new. Everybody was like, oh, like Siri was around and all these things, like talk to your phone, and the bartenders told one of the new bussers, like, oh, the coffee maker's voice activated, man.
Make coffee. Not doing anything.
That's exactly. He went through all the commands that you could potentially go through for a voice activated coffee maker. Just yelling at this thing.
Coffee!
Make coffee!
Strongest Avenger.
Strongest Avenger.
And oh man, that was great. That was like, it's 6 a.m. in the morning or whatever, and it's like, here we go. Like, we're starting these pranks immediately.
Immediately.
You can't even have coffee until this prank happens.
Until this prank is over with, yeah. I could see having a breakdown there, too. Just, why won't you give me coffee? You do it for everyone else. What have I done to offend you, coffee god?
Well, that's hand in hand with the other old school coffee prank joke. Those automatic coffee makers. Just have somebody try to drain the water out of it.
I was gonna say,
yeah. That just goes hand in hand with that one.
You gotta drain the hot water.
Exactly.
10 pictures later, like, fuck, how long is it?
Yeah. No, I've seen someone do that on their own. And we caught them, and it was super funny because we just sat there and watched for a little while. And I think it was me and Sean back when we worked in Texas, and we came around. The dude just had the hot water spigot going. He's just sitting there filling up fucking pitchers and dumping them. I was like, what are you doing? It's like, I gotta empty it out, clean out the machine. And it's like, okay.
Like a white.
Okay, how's that working for you? I've gotten so much water out of this thing, man. You'd be amazed how much this thing holds. I'm like, I would, huh?
Would totally, trying really hard.
That's just a hot water spigot. It just never ends, right?
You'd have to drain the city.
Yeah. It's like, what? Yeah.
Oh, man.
You've just wasted like 13 pitchers of hot water, though. You didn't even pour them anywhere that you were trying to clean. You poured them in one spot in the drain. Go ahead and get 4 or 5 more. Run them around the outside of the drain. Now that one spot's clean in the middle from all that hot water, you might as well just hit the whole drain.
I don't know. Like, why is it so, I guess, personally, yar satisfying, like, when we play these pranks? I mean, versus does it actually help improve, like, the relationship with the coworker, or like, is he part of the team now? They've gone through a couple of these, or
it depends.
I think it depends because the other night I was pulling a prank on.
Will you grab me one too?
On this guy, and it wasn't even a prank really. It was more I was just fucking with him. Like, he was cooking a piece of chicken on the grill for his shift meal. And I took a little bit of hummus and put a little dollop of hummus on it. And
thank you.
He's okay, like, not to be discriminatory, but he is a fat kid. He's big, and he just got straight face with me, and he's like,
"You put hummus on my burger?
Don't fuck with my food. I will fucking end you if you fuck with my food." But we had been fucking with another coworker's food not a week before, so it's like
together.
Yeah. If you got to be able to take it if you can dish it, and
it's like a team building experience.
Yeah.
You got to pull off the action.
And see, I have a rule with fucking with people's food. I'll never fuck with the flavor.
Okay.
And I think it's personal between me and the food. Like, even if I'm gonna fuck with you and make a good joke, like, say you get a burger with a side salad, like, that burger's gonna taste awesome, but like it might be served open face, and the sauce might be shaped like a pair of balls, and then there might be a carrot just wedged in the salad that's formed like a dick. Like, hey,
Okay. Yeah.
but actually the
In
carrot
order-
pairs well with the salad.
In order to get the flavors you want, you need to insert the penis into the sandwich.
Into the sandwich.
And
Yeah.
the penis is ranch.
I'm talking
The
about
penis
like
is ranch. Yeah. The penis is ranch.
Well, I don't know.
but like
Every now and then, at a really busy place, I would like to fuck with a particular server's food that I didn't care for,
yeah.
and make it really great for them, absolutely perfect, and just take a bite out of it, leave the rest for them.
No.
Jeff, you're a sick bastard.
Man.
I've been called worse today.
Yeah. I used to
This
do
is pre-COVID times.
pre-COVID. I used to do pre-COVID.
Yeah, pre-COVID.
Chocolate at one place I worked, and it was the kind of the policy that all the employees got a dessert or an entree for their birthday. And so anytime the servers would come to get the dessert, especially, and it was all the waitresses that would go after the like fancy desserts, I'd either write like a little something or like happy birthday and chocolate and just stick it in the top. And one day, one of the dudes was having his birthday, and he came up to the window, and he's like, why don't you ever fucking, like, write fancy shit and chocolate for me, bro? And I was like, dude, you don't come get a fancy dessert. I'm not going to write fucking something in chocolate on your fancy fucking spicy chicken.
Right.
And he's like, well, it is my birthday. And so I sent him out his meal, but on the side, in blackening spice, I took blackening spice and made a thick layer of happy birthday, and then doused it in a little bit of 151 and lit it on fire and sent it out with it. And he was just like, fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Fuck candles. Fuck candles. This is a birthday.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Probably already had like Pantera going through his head.
Yeah, exactly. You never do anything nice for me. Was that spicy fire?
Spicy fire, yeah.
Yes, it was. And it was alcoholic.
I think one of the best times I ever got someone was I had beef base. And I was like, hey, man, you want to try this brownie batter I just made? You know, and like let him take a big spoon of beef base and looked exactly like brownie mix. And he took a bite and it was just salt, you know, pure salt. I was like, oh, God.
Magnified salt at that.
Yeah, like reduced, just pure
Reduced salt. I almost got a guy at Ska with the chicken fat, and I really regret that we didn't, because no one really cared for him. Matt, Ash Chapman.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, he because we had you and everybody here has experienced that we confit our chicken wings, so we have chicken fat, and it gets put in the cooler, and sometimes it solidifies into what almost looks like a frozen margarita.
No, you did not.
And he came in, and he was the one who started it, and we just almost let him get to the point where he was putting it in a cup, and we're like, we can't let you do this, dude.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, he came out and he's like, what the fuck is that? We're like, what the fuck do you think it is, dude? It's party time. And just made some silly joke, and he's like, that's margaritas? And no one had even threw it out there. But right away, it's like, yeah, dude, totally. It's fucking big-ass vat of margaritas. You want some? Well, fuck yeah, I'm grabbing a cup. You need a cup? Anybody want a cup? Like, we're all on the clock. Like, well, you got margaritas, man. Let's have a little sip. It gets all the way to handing the cup and putting some in the cup. Like, this is chicken fat, Matt. We can't good conscience let you just take a big old fucking slug off of this.
Oh, this is so bad.
I salted the rim, but the whole thing was salty.
Yeah, that's his mind went right there on that one. That's kind of weird for it to go to. It's kind
Is
of
that margaritas? It's a Bain Marie of margaritas for these chicken wings that are directly next to me.
What would constitute a giant thing of margarita in the walk-in.
In a Bain Marie of all things. And why would it be frozen margarita coming out of a walk-in? Like there's so
How'd
many
you do this?
Yeah, there's so many simple logic steps he could have taken to get to that's not what I thought it was.
Alcohol freezes at negative whatever.
He almost deserved to take a drink of that, but
Yeah.
And City's like, this is the best job ever.
Oh, what? Bain Maria margaritas for the kitchen boys? Yeah.
I'm going to retire here.
It's so savory.
It's so savory. This is a real savory. What is this piece of wing fat? How'd that get in there? Ooh, chicken margarita.
oh man.
I was like,
So what was the outcome of the guy you were talking about? Just
Oh, the beef base or the other guy who I
at the
fucked
beginning
with
of
his...
all this, yeah.
Oh, he just got super pissed off. He scraped the hummus off, and he's like, "I'm coming for your food, man. Like next time, you're gonna have something like it's gonna be so good. You're gonna go eat it, and I'm just gonna, knock it off the counter or something." And
Better coming for it than in it.
true, true.
Like, where did my shift meal disappear for like 15 minutes? Why are you so flushed, bro?
Well, and so prior to this, what we had done was we roasted up a few habaneros, and then we took our manager's shift meal, which was a chicken sandwich. We sliced a little pocket in the top bun and tucked grilled habanero slices into the top bun of this sandwich. And, he just took a big old bite into it. And you were talking about not fucking with the integrity of the food, but he
That's definitely the integrity.
that is all the integrity.
And the manager was like, "Man, that was really spicy." And he figured out halfway through the sandwich, but he finished it. He was a good sport about it. He's like, "It still tastes good. I'm going to finish the sandwich." And I don't know. I just feel like some people don't have that reciprocation of oh, I can do this to other people, but once it's done to me, it's oh, it's a whole other deal,
Well, it's a tough thing, at a certain point too. I could see doing that.
Yeah.
Once you realize the habanero's there, if you wake up and someone's got their dick in your mouth, you've got to finish sucking it just out of principle.
Out of principle.
What? What do you think you're doing to me?
You're
Huh? Oh yeah, go ahead, huh? Go right fucking ahead, huh? See if I mind.
I'm a follow through guy.
I'm gonna follow. Yeah.
Stop sucking my dick, bro.
Dude,
Damn.
everybody
you're
will know
making
I'm
this
not
weird.
Baptist.
You are making this weird.
And the manager's like, "We're putting this on the menu."
Yeah, it's going on the menu.
You got to stuff habaneros in
Every bun, now,
Everything,
Kyle,
yeah.
has
Yeah.
a habanero stuffed inside.
You have to take the time to make that little slit and chop it up.
lightly roasted.
Yeah.
It better be fucking perfect.
Better be fucking perfect every time.
As far as fucking with the integrity of food, there was a long ass time ago, where somebody else that I worked with was bragging about liking really hot things, and they kind of rubbed me the wrong way, to begin with or whatever's. But what I was doing was I was reducing some habanero syrup, all right, because I was playing this concept of having a solid habanero syrup over vanilla ice cream, just like that, hot, cold,
Yeah.
straight mesh, Well, I reduced this particular syrup a little bit farther to where it's I don't know, like a soft candy, soft gel, basically,
Yeah.
And I was like, well, here, try this, if you like hot stuff, I put a little dollop on a spoon, but as anyone takes the spoon off their teeth, it hardened up pretty good on the backside of his front teeth, and he got to
shit.
just go ahead and experience habanero pain behind his front teeth for I don't know how
Plus
long.
the
10
actual
minutes
temperature.
or something.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Hard candy, it's only 280 degrees or whatever.
Yeah, he didn't
Yeah,
take it directly off the spoon as far as out of the pan,
Okay.
He blew on it, so it wasn't I'm not trying to fucking fry this guy. Okay?
It's delicious.
It was definitely got to a temperature
Take a
where
look together.
it's gonna hard up right behind his like fucking teeth when he like looks out the spoon.
Oh man, and that it had to dissolve, and it's like a slow habanero release thing. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that's an example of fucking with the integral structure of.
Well, I guess that's
food.
the integrity. Yeah, I said I never fuck with the integrity. I have fucked with someone using the structural integrity of food before, though.
Okay.
Just like fried a big piece of batter.
Oh,
And
no.
then giving it to him. I think it was even at the leaky roof, just fucking with someone like, oh, let me get that fried chicken. Yeah. Here you go.
It's beer batter.
Pure beer.
Oh, this is fucking good. You know, because he even mentioned loving the batter. Like, the crispy part's my favorite part. And then I waited till he got halfway through it and then realized, like, just been eating the crispy part. There's no actual chicken in the middle. It's just a thin layer of crisp,
Fat and
gently
Yeah.
propped up over some mashed potatoes and vegetables. So it looks huge when you get it. But if you crumpled it up, you'd have like that much, you know,
Right.
half a handful of
Mostly
Crispies.
air.
Yeah, it's all air.
I'm sure they probably would have enjoyed it with a vat of ranch to go along with it.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
It's like cheese curds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of some cheese curds. You just fry them up and you fucking do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to go to KFC for the vegetarian fried chicken.
Oh man.
It's called Just the Skins.
Jeez.
It's a bucket of 20-piece Crispies.
Yeah, that's mostly what I'm working with right now is just fried food mostly, and it's
It's delicious.
it's so good, but like I'm lactose intolerant, and if I eat one single cheese curd, like a single cheese curd to me is like
Had a bomb or something?
yeah, like just give it
You'll
an
fart
hour.
on your dog and the dog will run away.
Oh yeah.
That's why you just plan out a day on the toilet. Like, I'm going to wake up, I'm going to go out, have some cheese curds for lunch,
And then
I'm going to read a nice long book. I got that new cushy toilet seat. I'm
Yeah.
totally prepared to throw that thing away tomorrow.
Charge my phone right now.
You gotta be careful of a
Charge my
hernia.
phone.
You know,
Yeah.
you spend more than an hour on the toilet, you risk prolapse. You know?
Hmm. That's
It's
why you
worth
got to
it
get the
sometimes.
potty buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's worth it.
It's worth it sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes you got to roll the dice. Yeah. Live life on the dangerous side.
Being a fellow lactard myself, I will say, like, I definitely designate, like, times of indulgence, and those times, phone charged, new book,
Mm-hmm.
we'll just go ahead and call that a grumpy. Like, I'm going to go take a grumpy.
That's a good word for it. That's a good word.
Exactly.
You know, and not to get gross or anything, but I'm going to get gross. Those just real wet, you know, that real wet diarrhea. Yeah, just like when it just falls out. Like
Yes.
that is. It's,
Did you hit that button?
Ah.
No, like, did you hit that button?
Nope. Wait, let's see if we can find this button. The applause made it less degrading.
Exactly.
that is so much more easy to clean up. You know, like it's just it falls out, so it doesn't stick or anything. So
Depends on the velocity.
that's true. Yeah, if you
I would
commit,
agree
if
with
you
that
if you-
and the hairy butt.
Yeah,
True,
sometimes you need
true.
a shower.
Yeah.
yeah, sometimes you gotta like, all right,
I take 2 to 3 showers a day.
wash this shit out.
Yeah.
A minimum of 2 showers.
A minimum
Yeah,
of two showers.
Minimum of two.
And
I would-
that's because
I
of
would
the
agree.
shits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, absolutely.
I take my regular shower and then my post-shit shame shower.
Totally.
They both have beers, but both are completely different vibes.
This one's going down the drain.
This is going down the drain.
Did you shit in your shower?
Yeah.
Descriptions?
Yeah,
right.
stop it all the way through? Or?
I mean, it's kind of a toilet at this
Will you,
point.
will you
Yeah,
ever
it's-
think about the fact that maybe my shower came at me while I was shitting? Huh?
I was surprised.
I was surprised. I didn't know what to do.
There I was, shitting in the shower, and all of a sudden,
All of a sudden.
Think about doing yoga.
Oh. Oh yeah, back to fucking with people in the front though. One of my favorite things to do back in the day.
We were talking about something.
Smell this.
Oh,
And I
nice.
would always get them with it. I would always get them with it to where I'd set people up when I saw that they were easy enough that I could lure them into a total false sense of security. I'd be like, smell this, and it's like a nice fucking fresh fucking pasta dish, like ready to go out. Like, oh my god, that smells amazing. Yeah, this fucking roasted garlic really sets it off, you know. Or, oh, smell this. Like, oh, that's an amazing sauce. Like, that smells delicious. And then once you've lured them into that false sense of security, so you know they're not just going to go like, they're going to give you a full-on like, you're like,
yeah.
smell this, and it's halfway reduced balsamic vinegar. Smell this. I can't see anything.
Right to the back of the throat.
Smell this. What's that? That's a blackened chicken sandwich. I just pepper sprayed you.
Totally.
Now you know what you feel like.
I miss your blackened chicken sandwiches.
Dude, I had one. It's been too long for me, and I had one last night.
Mm-hmm.
And it was.
Tell me
It's
about
been
it.
too long, and it's been last night.
Well, no. Okay, so I had one last night, but before that,
we're talking about.
before that, it was like it was still been too long. I could have one right now, but
6 hours.
6 hours is too long without a blackened chicken.
It
Before
is.
that, it had been a couple months, and I had a, you know, it's still a fucking just shit pushing in of a shift. But I decided at a certain point, I had that like maniacal break where I even just looked up at him at one point, and I was like, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. There's still tickets just pouring in. What do you want us to do about pizza? Fuck it. I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. These guys can wait. I'll be back to get fucked in like 5 minutes. And I went up to smoke, and I was like, you know what? I'm eating a goddamn blackened chicken tonight. I don't give a fuck.
Nice.
And then came back down, and, you know, sure enough, everyone had just left it. Like I asked them to. And just continued the fucking for the rest of the night, and
Yeah.
got to the end of the night, and I just looked at Will, and I was like, I'm making a goddamn blackened chicken sandwich.
Get out of my way
Get out of my way.
right now.
Dude, it's my station. I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
So if I were to go into Ska, could I order a blackened chicken sandwich?
Not
when you-
now. They've
when you-
removed all the good stuff.
Oh man.
Yeah. I mean, even like I've got a couple left in the tank. I'm gonna embezzle some bacon jam, and then
Wait, they got rid of bacon jam?
yeah, it's off the menu.
No way.
So we have what we have
Oh,
left, and then I
man.
got to start bootlegging it in the
Oh,
still
jeez.
out back.
Yeah.
I got a
Sounds
bacon
like
jam
a job
still.
For nonprofits.
Yeah.
We'll save this bacon
Bring
jam.
back the bacon jam in the weeds.
I'll start striking for bacon jam.
Yeah.
That's like the best thing.
But I'm gonna bring some home and do blackened chickens on the grill
Nice.
one day for a home project, and you guys are totally gonna be coming. But
Is
Yeah.
City Market still open?
no, they had
now?
COVID too.
Yeah. Wait, are you serious?
Right.
And someone was telling me their night crew did.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Which
I feel,
one?
I feel like we just
I don't know names.
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
Well, I
If
was
one-
thinking, like,
it's-
north or south, guys. Come on.
I know, yeah. If it's north.
A way to think about
Probably
COVID
north.
is COVID is like the
Fucking
Three
Paul.
Musketeers. It's one for all and all for one.
Yeah, that's true.
One positive for the department is all positives for the department.
Oh my gosh. You know, yeah, and so at Animus, you know, and we've been getting crushed because Steamworks has been closed. And
Oh, dude.
they took most of the volume, but it's like we have these, and I think we briefly talked about it earlier tonight. How we're not serving indoors, but we have signs, you know, that say employees only, and we have literally like a table sitting in front of this doorway saying, here's where you pick up your food, employees only. And we'll have people just come up and they'll literally like shove the table out of the way so that they can come inside to use the bathroom. And it's like, excuse me, there's a table there for a
Well, I
reason.
moved it.
Oh, yeah, I got it. No worries.
Took care of
Yeah.
that.
I saw it in my way, so I just got around it.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't in my way anymore, and so I figured that's why you put it there, was so people would have to persevere.
Right, yeah, it's a
I thought you
challenge.
were challenging me.
I thought it was a challenge.
Obstacle course,
Yeah.
right?
You really
I'm
gotta
into
warn-
American Gladiators. I can tell you are too. Yeah. Fancy myself a blade.
But I think one of the things that like happens, you know, and I think what had happened with Steamworks and all these other spots was that they were kind of just relaxing on those guidelines.
Oh,
And-
dude, yeah. Well, some of the people lately have made it real hard.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
we'll have people will just casually come and break all of the rules, and it's like that's fucked. And even though you get upset at them, there's still the notion of like, if they were sick, we're all fucked.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
Like, guy came to Lean to talk to the kitchen about our pizza the other day. We're like, you can't be there. And so he pulls down his mask and leans over all of the individual packets of silverware and ketchup like, what kind of oven y'all rocking back there? I work in a restaurant too, so I'm curious. It's like, then you would know you need to get your mask on
Yeah.
and get the fuck back off of our plastic wares.
Yeah, totally.
Fuck off for a second.
Yeah.
Just fuck off for a second.
See, the thing is, I've been training for this my whole life. I'm a natural at telling people to fuck off.
Right.
Yeah. Seriously, like,
Let the back of the house rule.
Yeah.
Totally, yeah. And
I usually yell at anyone who like gets in my space bubble without my attention, even if they're for my friends.
yeah.
And that should be
I
how
think
they.
this is an opportunity.
Yeah.
And this might be an opportunity for like front of house people. Like, hey, I have this fucking unruly customer. Can y'all come talk to him? Get up there and like, hey, I need you to fuck off. Like now.
You got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like you.
I'm like, fuck your mask. Like, well, fuck your face.
Fuck your face. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Well, and that,
Yeah.
Like,
I'll take the
whatever you have to
opportunity.
say, sir, I will have way more to say.
I will have
about
way
it.
more. Yeah. And that's the thing is just to start having the restaurants set up so there's just one off-duty back of house person patrolling the front of the house, and they decide who stays and goes, and they're just getting fed drinks all day. I gotta come in for 6 hours on my day off. Need to eat though. It's gonna be a lot of fucking whiskey and yelling at people.
What do you guys think about these guys coming to the restaurant? Look at their face, and I can no.
Yeah.
it's a no-go.
Yeah.
No
Hey,
go.
you douche tie, out. I'm the health inspector. Did I fucking ask? Yeah. Take
Well,
your
the
douche
taser's
tie
in
and
the
get
mail,
out.
I'm
so
the
Yeah.
douche
Road
inspector.
Yeah. Well, I'm the douche inspector, and I say douche out. Yeah.
That's what they want to do at Animus, though. They want to cross-train back-of-house people with front-of-house at some point, and I'm just like, it's a dangerous thing, man. It's a dangerous thing, because you get used to that back-of-house where you can... And you know, like at Ska and Animus, like, it's a pretty open kitchen, but we say whatever the fuck we want, you know,
Oh, dude.
regardless
Oh,
if they can hear
I've
us or
actually
not.
have got some stories about that from recent times, to saying whatever the fuck we want.
Oh, yeah.
So at our workplace, we got called in for a meeting. And it was a group meeting with all of the restaurant people. And the idea was that we got to sit down and talk with all of the true, like, upper management about our problems and feelings and all of that. And we went, and there were a lot of us who thought that it was basically just going to be an opportunity to fire us all. And so there were a lot of people who were kind of coming in hot, coming in from bad places. Like, I'd been drinking till 3 a.m. because I thought I was going to lose my job today.
Right.
And so some of the things that, one of the things that fucked with us all really hard was someone who has no clue about the restaurant industry mentioned that we need to not worry about the fear and let the fear control our lives. To which everyone who's actually done this has replied, it's not fear
Right.
that we're worried. Like, we're worried about things, but it's not the fear that's controlling our lives. It's the, the pain, the things
actual-
like that.
the
Like,
actual
you're missing out on the
Yeah,
other
yeah,
things, like
the
the pain,
work.
mental fortitude, falling apart. Like, those are the things that go through our mind. Never at any point are we sitting there in the morning and we're like, this fear, man, I literally can't move my left foot because of all this fear running through me right now. Like,
It's not
Jesus.
the sciatica or anything.
Yeah, this fear's got my sciatica doing something fierce. My eyes don't work anymore either. All that fear smoke from those chicken wings.
Can't remember my middle name.
Yeah.
Jeez, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's so true, and I just get a kick out of like people who've never been in the industry trying to come in and yeah, straight up just say this is what's going on, and like this is what you got to do.
That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
You see, the thing is I think the thing that's getting you guys is like, you ever had someone just full force kick you in the nuts, then tell you give me a piggyback ride, and you just had to do it? Right. That's our life, buddy. I don't know what fear you're talking about, but
Yeah.
You ever wake up in a ditch without your pants on? A little bit sore.
A little bit sore. That's kind of how you feel. It's kind of how you feel. Oh,
you
man.
don't know if your ass is as sore as your balls or if the pain's actually coming from your taint somehow.
Not to call your mom.
That was what was awesome, like doing these harvest dinners and whatnot, like representing chefs and restaurants. Is like people were like, "Oh, do you have the vegan or gluten-free options?" Is like, "No,
Yeah.
I'm not doing that." As like part of the reason of this is to support our restaurants and our guys leading the teams. Dude, let's not fucking focus on that shit. Like, sorry. Like, and what was really cool was a lot of people were like, that's awesome. Like, we just want to know just in case, like, because our son is gluten free or whatever. And it's like, so we just want to know so he doesn't eat it or whatever. But we are going to, like, we're fully supportive and everything. So, like, there is still that, like, group of people out in the community that's like, this is where I am, but I'm still willing to support this.
Yeah.
And that was really cool. And that's like my main focus, and that's why I like participated in this, is like, because otherwise these other nonprofits would have been like, no, you can only participate if you do vegan only or gluten free or whatever. And it's like, dude, we're the ones suffering.
You can only harvest wheat that was sacrificed under the full moon and ask for permission first.
Oh my gosh. That was actually a thing one time. We had these customers and they came in and they were like, hey, could you cook our meat on a different surface than you cook your red meat because of religious purposes? And we were just like, oh, fuck no. Like,
I got a flat top.
yeah, we got a flat top. I doubt you'll notice the difference. You're going to be okay.
Yeah. Can you cook it in a pan? Not a pan that ain't touched meat.
Yeah, right.
I got my meat pan and I got my dripping pan. And
Either
I
way.
don't think you want me to cook it in either of those. So flat top or fryer.
Yep.
I
So
did
you
hear of like some lady who was allergic to penne.
The
what?
shape of the noodle.
Yeah, like,
Interesting.
allergic like to a shape.
Yeah, that's
think so?
that's a new one. That's a new one.
Yeah,
Testing. Oh, yeah. Maybe not. It's all
Yeah.
good.
What did you do? Like, what were you just like, just don't eat? Penne?
Yeah.
subs in fettuccine. I mean,
It's like, all right.
When I eat the circle noodles, they get too much air in my stomach and then I fart.
Yeah, I just
It's just like I'm deathly allergic.
oh my god.
By the way, I farted on my dog so hard last night, she left the couch.
Nice.
Let's give you that look of shame. What did you do?
She was pissed. It was awesome.
Yeah. You know my smell is 10,000 times as good as yours, right?
It was a solid 10-second fart. It went through different octaves.
Different octave.
It was great.
Oh.
And we brought it back down to a...
I was picturing more of like a didgeridoo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it finish with a Michael Jackson noise? No. How?
If my dog doesn't have pink eye, I'll be surprised.
Just one pink eye.
I mean, I honestly feel like I know you had mentioned your dog giving you pink eye before. I feel like if that happened to me, I would just grab Ghost and be like, "Guess what, bitch? We suffer together."
Exactly.
Merp, catch this one.
Payback is a bitch.
Payback is a bitch.
This could be like a Far Side joke.
Yeah, totally.
Oh God, man.
Oh, man.
Well,
I don't think I've ever farted on anyone in the kitchen. You know, just.
Oh, I definitely have.
This guy witnessed.
That's
Okay,
actually one of
just
my
me then.
favorites.
Just me.
I
All right.
forget what it was, dude we were working with named Joe. And I forget what it was he did to Jeff, but it was something stupid just on the line, like, and then bent down to grab something, and Jeff just it looked like he even grabbed his head and lifted the leg and just like, just right against the side of the head, like, that's why you don't fuck with me. He never fucked with Jeff again.
Hey, no, shoot with the BB gun. I'll drop an A-bomb.
Yeah, shoot me with the BB gun. I'll give you a pink ear.
That's definitely pink ear worthy. If you get shot with a BB gun, yeah.
Well, he probably got both ears because he did not have much between them.
Oh my
That guy was also, he was pretty horrible with jokes, where he would sometimes start to do something funny, and every once in a while he'd have a good one where he'd like poke someone right, like, ha ha. Then sometimes he would do stuff and instantly realize, like, what I'm doing is borderline lethal. Like once he grabbed a handful of blackening spice and was like, and it was like, oh fuck, that'll blind you.
He was definitely a very physical comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a dangerous game to play.
It's a dangerous game to play.
He didn't want to play with me anymore.
No. Yeah.
I remember the first restaurant I worked in, we had a front grill and a back grill. Like, you had your main grill and your back grill. And the back grill usually had to grab all their ingredients, cheeses, whatever toppings, out of the front grill. The drawers underneath, and fucking back grill was getting slammed. Front grill was pretty easy. I was like leaning up on the expo window, and dude was grabbing all this shit underneath, and I just fucking didn't realize he was behind me, and just and was like, oh man, that was a good one. Turned around, and he's just standing up, and he's like,
oh no,
vomiting, like you son, just doing the.
You son of a you bastard. I can taste it.
my tongue.
And then I just started laughing. It was like, oh shit. I just shit in your mouth, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
No,
The other day, man.
I had a dude catch me with that on a fucking 40-foot ladder. And we were 30 feet up, too. So it's just like, we're climbing up, and I'm right behind him, like, basically at his feet, and he just looks back to the head. Like, fucking, what the fuck, dude? And he just starts climbing up. Like, I got 30 feet to go that way, or 10 feet to go up that way, but it's straight through it.
That's the worst.
And I think I had a bucket of cement, too, because it was construction days. It's like young me just dangling off the...
You're a general laborer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Last night was a pickled egg eating contest at the local bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
No, fucking Richard. It was kimchi. It's just straight like a bowl of kimchi.
Oh,
You
God.
son of a bitch.
That's
Kimchi will fuck everything up.
Yeah.
guaranteed.
Yeah.
It creates percussion, though. I mean, it's gaseous. It's like already like, emitting, like, you know.
The guy had
right.
the guy had an addiction for gas station kimchi. And that, which is a thing in
that a
Hawaii.
gas
You
station
stop at a
kimchi?
gas station, you're like, is
damn.
that a fucking quart
That sounds-
container of kimchi?
Oh,
Let me get that.
get out of here.
That sounds scary as shit.
It does. It's all fucking
Gas station kimchi. What the
bulging
fuck?
and shit.
All I picture is like someone with a head of cabbage and a gas nozzle, and put it both in the same cup.
Yeah.
Ancient family recipe.
Yeah.
No, gas station kimchi is totally a thing in Hawaii, and I would not recommend it to anyone.
I believe you.
Do they deliver?
I'm gonna eat the shit out of that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And it will eat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Exactly. I deserve this. This is what I
Amazon, how
am.
good are you?
Yeah. Can I get some kimchi?
Can I get some Mama
shipped?
Fuchs kimchi, gas station kimchi shipped out this way?
Fuck.
Nothing says party time like gas station kimchi.
For real. Yeah, for real.
Nothing says end of party time like an empty container of gas station kimchi. Well, I'm going to go shit, vomit, fart, and throw up all at the same time.
In your bed.
In your bed. Yeah.
What's up? Is that kimchi gone? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's similar to an orgasm.
It's a reverse orgasm, actually. If an orgasm is everything holy in the world, it is the opposite. Like, I'm pretty sure my asshole screamed for Satan while I was shitting. Satan, take me now. Did my ass just make a pact with the devil? Yeah, take my soul, just no more kimchi.
It's more like an unpacked.
It's an unpacked.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Man.
Oh, Jesus.
Well,
Well, yeah. I think it's been a good talk,
Yeah,
guys.
that was-
Great having you both here.
Solid
think we've
topics.
Unpacked some things.
Uh-huh. Hey.
Hey. Yeah.
Oh, we were supposed to be talking about something?
Were we? I think we talked about a lot of things.
Talked about a lot of things.
welcome to next week's podcast with Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we didn't talk about something. We talked about a lot of things. Plural difference.
Yeah, what was the something we didn't talk about?
There's a lot of things we didn't talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, we barely touched on ranch.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
The ranch.
I don't even know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
And for, well,
I know I'm
fuck
close
you,
to
Bobby
my
Flay.
house, so
10
Oh, yeah, you're stumbling distance. It's actually 2 staggers and a stumble, and you're home.
yeah.
I made the reverse trek the other day.
Yeah.
I was like stumbled out of your house, like I gotta find my way home. Oh,
Here it is.
oh,
And to little to
oh,
the
it's my
left.
gate.
And here I am.
And here I am.
Next week, we'll talk about 10 things you need to know about your local neighborhood pastor.
10 things you need to know, and 10 things you don't want to know about him. You think it's going to be dirty, but those are actually all the clean ones.
Right.
Wait.
He macrames. Spoilers for next week. He macrames.
I didn't want to know that. That's true.
Well, that was unnecessary.
I missed two, apparently.
Oh,
Now he's going to try to pass off some of the shitty macrame onto me. Oh, God.
please, can I listen to that podcast?
Oh,
That's it.
shit. Oh,
right.
well, yeah, dude. Thanks, both of you guys, for having you. Blaine, Kyle,
Yeah,
always
yeah.
welcome. We're only a stumble across the alleyway away, so
true.
get you guys on some more podcasts. I like having both of you together, too. It's a good vibe, almost like you live together or something.
You know, yeah, we
Heterosexual life mates.
work well together.
I've heard of the thing before. It's like 2 conflicting Odd Couple TV shows going on right across the alley from each other.
Definitely.
Here's an Odd Couple, but plot twist, there's another one across the street. What happens when there's 2 Jack Lemmons and 2 Walter Matthau's?
By the way, you just said butt twist.
Butt twist.
Ouch.
Ouch. Yeah. Woo. Hey now.
Maybe we could do a side podcast thing or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's all kinds of side podcasts to do. I mean, we've got a couple we're slacking on. We still haven't even done a Just Riffin' yet, you know.
Yeah, that's been in conception for a while.
Conception.
It's been in conception. In conception.
Conception.
It has been in conception for a long time now. We are waiting
Sorry.
to bring it to in fruition.
literally have been reading more and also been talking exclusively in Espanol more than I've been talking in English. So.
Nice.
We've pulled like
The
his
inflections.
weekly quota of
And
English out of him.
Some Spanglish is happening.
Holmes.
Holmes? Ole.
Are you talking about my home, or are you talking about me as home?
One of the best ones I've learned is when they say, ¿Cómo está? How you doing today? I'm like, I'll CN. Which means the 100, like 100%.
Oh, the 100.
Yeah. They're like, ooh.
Damn.
Exactly.
My favorite is was the like whenever you say gracias, you say what was it?
Nada.
Chupa mi huevos.
Right? Oh, there's chupa mi huevos, but fuck, dude. Like I just went blank.
What is it, just nada? Like,
It was de nagas.
oh,
That's what it is.
De nalgas, yeah.
So instead of de nada, you say de nagas, and de nada is like it's of nothing, but de nagas, it's of my ass.
It's up my ass. Yeah. I like that.
I'm glad you said that one because I won't repeat that
Nagos.
one to my amigos.
And
But
that's how
whenever you
Jeff
say
got
it
in
to the
his
Mexican
line
guys,
fight.
they're like, yeah.
Oh.
All right.
How do you
Well,
put that plural and then like it's up your ass? I mean, de nagas would be like two nagas.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
your ass.
But then you're getting really close if you start saying like dos nagos. While you're pointing at your ass. How was your week? Dos nagas. Oh my god. I did not-
LGBTQ.
LGBTQ, bro. Yeah.
Well, if they give me the crazy
Adiposa.
eyes,
Yeah.
some good old blood in, blood out stuff.
Yeah, Viva la
Give me some
revolution.
chung-chung.
Give me some
Give me
chun
some
chun. Hey, we give chun. Wait, do we
Should you
take
stop
chun chun or do we
recording at
give
this
chun
time?
chun? Yeah. Once the chun chun comes out, there is no stopping it. It's like a Pringles can. Once you pop it, the chun chun's just out there.
You gotta finish it.
You gotta finish the chun chun. Yeah.
You guys might have just ruined Pringles for me.
You better just ruin Pringles. Well, I can never get into a Pringles can, and for some reason, every time Dusty grabs one, he says, "Give me that chun chun." It makes it way harder to eat them. Well, everybody,
All right.
yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, everyone who's listening. And yeah, have a good night.
For sure. Congrats
good
making
night.
this far.
Yeah.